We were talking earlier, I grew up in San Diego, funny enough, and, where I went, Torrey Pines High School, which is where Tony Hawk, the skateboarder, graduated from, they had surf PE. And I remember when I first started in that school, it was just so strange that there were these kids that would meet on the beach and surf. And, a lot of the guys that I went to high school with, Laird, they never left San Diego because surfing, it was a part of them. It was like a part of who they were as human beings. And, I'm into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and when you hear like Hicks and Gracie and the Gracie families talk about it, it's like they use the water for it's a big part of their lives. And, before we jump in, I was wondering, maybe you could explain to the average civilian, what surfing means to a surfer, because it's not just a sport, is it? It's almost like a way of life.
Well, first of all, I want to put one thing in before I start, which is just to make you a little jealous. So Hoist comes to my house. Hoist Gracie comes and trains with us on the weekends. So I get to enjoy his passion. But, the ocean for a surfer, I describe it as my greatest teacher, but I don't like to get too kind of ethereal and spiritual about it, but there's a connection that we have. I tell someone, listen, just to be in the ocean and just to be there is that in itself is enough to draw you to come back day in and day out. But then to ride a wave and feel the sensation of riding a wave, that is it's kind of has it's like one of the reasons for being alive. Like if you looked at it and you said, well, one of the reasons for being alive is you're going to be a husband, a father, a friend, a man, and you're going to ride waves and you're going to be in the ocean. It's just, for me at least, and for those who are connected to the sea, which is where we all came from anyway. And I think there's some deep physiological things that happen to us as well. But, I think we could talk about this, forever.